Hi, I'm Carlo Crowell from the Youth Empowerment Service Digital Media Training Program. And today I have a very special guest with me, Miss Blondell Reynolds Brown, Councilwoman at Large. Blondell, how you doing?
Good to meet you, Khalil. Glad to be here.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you on your re-election.
Thank you very much. We have 4 more years of City Council to make a difference.
So, yeah, all right. Youth civic engagements is a very, very strong topic. I mean, you hear it a lot of times. I know you do. I mean, what does it mean to you?
What does it mean to, well, first it causes me to reflect a little bit on, was I a young person who cared about the world where I live in West Philadelphia in a section of the city called Mantua? And I'm pleased to say I was. I was the oldest of 7 and, you know, always heard from my mother, you have to look out for other people.
Right.
And it started really on our block, making sure that on Saturday mornings we couldn't sleep late. We had to get up and sweep in the front of our block. So it really does start at home. And now, being a member of City Council, it really is a responsibility. It continues. I always have, I'm pleased to say, I always have a young person in my office all year round who come there as high school interns who want to see government up close and personal. And I think, too, again, it's a responsibility that we as elected officials should be doing. And so when you tap young people early and give them an opportunity to see government up close and personal, hopefully they may be inspired to want to participate in public service themselves. And I view that as one example of civic youth engagement.
That really means a lot. Yeah, so let me ask you, when you see people in their communities that are active, and they try to get others in the community to be active, what does it take?
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
It takes a lot of work. You have to be, I think it's helpful if you're a people person, because it takes all kind of people to make the world go round, and you're not always going to get an enthusiastic yes from someone that you want to participate. But if you can show them how, by their participation, that circumstance will be made better or be made different, then hopefully some people will come along. So it takes getting the list. It takes calling people always before the meeting. It takes running the meeting, actually planning for the meeting. Then it takes the follow-up after the meeting, because if you're not willing to have people who are going to do the follow-up and the follow-through after the meeting, then the meeting wasn't worth the time spent. And so those are just examples of where it takes a lot of work to move something to paper and then move it from paper to action. Right.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of people, you know, some people just think it's hard, you know, they don't want to do anything, but there are ones that does, and they'll try and they'll succeed, and then exactly, and they'll carry on. Like you said in your speech, you know, like children, you know, we sit like adults, you know, start off what they you know, and then the children
have to pick up where we leave off. I mean, ultimately, you're going to judge the books that we write, and you're going to take over our churches and our universities and corporations. And if we don't give you first of all, the opportunity to learn early, and then encourage you to get the college education I think is required so that you can compete for these opportunities, then we've done you a disservice.
Yeah. All right. So adults that are active in communities, what does it take an adult to do to get the youth active?
Well, it starts first with a willingness,
right,
and understanding that young people have a place and a purpose, and that simply because we're adults does not mean we have all the answers. In fact, most of the time we don't. And so a willingness, and then a willingness to bring people in and embrace young people and make you, young people, part of whatever it is we're trying to do. Because a young person's perspective is usually out-of-the-box thinking, and typically it makes the ultimate project that much better because we've had the benefit of young person's thinking. So it starts with the willingness on our part.
All right. All right. And the youth in our communities, do you think that after-school activities or any extracurricular activities can help them?
They're essential.
Exactly.
They're absolutely essential.
Yeah.
They're essential for a lot of reasons. First, when young people are not involved in structured, supervised activities between the hours of 3 and 6, then they lead sometimes to, you know, places we rather not be.
Yeah.
And so they're essential that way in turn, because if we can harness young people in safe, secure, stimulating kind of environments, they thrive.
Yeah. I mean, because I believe in that. I mean, I believe you on that, and I'm very strong on that same thing. Like when I was in high school, I wouldn't say I was the best in the class when it came to grades, but we had a filming class, and we always went out and filmed some sports games, you know, like football, baseball, soccer, and, you know, and actually, and because of that, I mean, it helped me, you know, get to what I'm doing now, right now.
So you discovered an interest as a result of being in an after-school program, where had you not been in it, you might not have been inspired to pursue a career in film. So we, you know, have great expectations for you. You know, you're the next Spike Lee.
I would like to believe that. All right, is there anything else you would like to say before you go?
Well, I know that I have a commitment. A lot of my professional career before I came to City Council was running youth programs and evaluating youth programs. So that's really what I know. It's really what I enjoy. And I have a commitment to continue to be a voice and a cheerleader and an advocate for young people, children and young people in the Philadelphia City Council. That you can count on.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you.
Hey, same to you.
Okay.
All right. Help out our city councilwoman at large, Blondell Reynolds Brown. And we're going to take a break, and we're going to commercial, and we'll see you then.